Non-governmental organizations operating in Kasese municipality have been called upon to always scrutinize the source of funds that their sponsors abroad give them in the name of supporting humanitarian activities. This came at a time when the Financial Intelligence Authority (FIA) held a training for non-governmental organizations, commonly known as NGOs, that was aimed at enlightening them and the public at large about the dangers of money laundering across the globe.
Laundering is the process of turning illegitimately gained money or proceeds of crime into what we call legitimate or clean money. It's the process of changing dirty money into clean money. Are we together? What am I trying to say? When we get our information, our financial information, for us we deal with financial transactions, okay? And we will come to know about it when we talk about NGOs and live cash, the amount of money we receive, all together. So when we get that information, we share it with sister authorities or prosecuting agencies that are responsible for prosecuting the culprits, all together. So, Financial Intelligence Authority is the global body.
Million is putting up a house maybe 70 million thereabout, which is not okay. Which is not bad. Is it bad for somebody to feel comfortable life? No. He has kids in schools where they pay. Which is the biggest one? Alliance or what? Oh, it's what? How is it? Alliance and emotion. It is still among the districts, yes. But it will make up. You said the in school where every now good where you must take it. If you must take it in the where you must take it where? Trusted care. Yes. The second private.
According to Vitivanji Adidas, senior town clerk for Nyamamba division, said that this training has been timely when government is fighting against rebellious activities that could be fueled by funds that come from abroad from unknown sources.
The organization, the Financial Intelligence Authority, brought a message that will help us to work in partnership to ensure that these organizations are doing the rightful work, using the money they are obtaining for the purpose they applied for. Some other organizations have found themselves funding activities that are not in line with what they for the purpose they registered for. So when the Financial Commission or Financial Intelligence Authority register these organizations, we will ensure that we compare the information they have given to that authority to what they gave us during their registration. And this information will help us to follow up. Is it exactly what the organizations are doing, because we are having their registration certificates?
He further called upon non-governmental organizations to abide by the rules and regulations put by government by ensuring that they register and operate within the laws to avoid suspicions that could be created against them.
These organizations is that all the organizations, the CBOs, the NGOs, and the civil society organizations, we are encouraging them to ensure that they are known by all the relevant authorities, starting from LOC1, especially where they are having their activities, where their offices are located. They should ensure that the chairperson LOC1 is aware of their activities, the chairperson LOC2, the chairperson LOC3, that's the division level, and the district, if possible for those who have registered at national level. All authorities should be aware of what they are doing, such that in their absence we can talk about them. In their absence we can also lobby for them. In their absence we can mobilize the beneficiaries when we are aware that they are good organizations and they are getting funding from the right sources.
Speaking to Muhindo Joshua, Executive Director for Girl Empowerment Foundation, He noted that it is always good for organizations to do background check on donors to ascertain the sources of the funds that they send them from abroad.
And the purpose for this training was to bring awareness to all organizations based in Kasese on Anti-Money Laundering Act. And we have been taught of various issues on how to avoid money laundering and on how to investigate exactly, to dig deep about the donors who support us. We have been told and taught that it is always good to investigate, to dig deep and find out whether the donor who's funding you whether he has no criminal records, because some donors, they normally receive money through criminal works, and they end up supporting organizations.
Mr. Mulanga Bahati from Bilanga off-season vegetable farmers, he said that it is vital for non-governmental organizations to stick on the purposes on which they were established instead of diverting the funds they get to dubious activities that are against the law of this country.
To tell us more about money laundering, to NGOs to avoid money from abroad with a hidden mission. This would help security within Kasese and across Uganda. People to be vigilant on how they spend money. If money is given to an NGO, should help on activities that were meant for that program.
Financial Intelligence Authority (FIA) is established by the Anti-Money Laundering Act 2013. This was established to combat money laundering and terrorism financing.